Before we talk identity, we pin the place, Onitsha, Onitsha Mmili, on the River Niger corridor. This is the River Niger at Onitsha in January 1962. People and vehicles moving by ferry. A city story starts with movement. Decades later, the river is still the anchor. The geography doesn't change, but the city keeps evolving around it. The bridge is more than infrastructure. It's a symbol of connection across the Niger at Onitsha. Also, in January 1962, this is Onitsha's market. Everyday life, commerce, and social energy captured in one frame. This 1962 image documents a sacred landscape. Remind us that identity here is not only political or economic, but also spiritual. And then the seat of authority, the palace entrance, the point where civic life meets royal institution. This is the palace of Obi of Onitsha, described on commons as the monarch's residence, also called Imobi, and a site for festivals and events. Even the walls speak. Public art becomes a memory device, history you can walk past every day. Across Onitsha, monuments and images of past kings keep lineage memory public. Eze Chima, Obi Ereze, Obi Anazonwu, and Igwe Samuel Okolo Okosi I are all captioned on commons within that past king's framing. So when the younger generation shows up for Ofala or age grade identity, they are not inventing roots, they are stepping into a living landscape, river, market, palace, and memory. In Onitsha, age grades weren't created for aesthetics. They started as a way to keep track of people's ages when records were hard to maintain. An age grade is a cultural society of people born within a defined period, today commonly a 3-year band. Imobi Onitsha documents that the older format ended in 1900 and the Otandiofo age grade 1901 to 1903 began the modern 3-year format. It's explicitly described as open to both sexes, with male and female leaders, and it's not meant for children. And you can see the logic in real life. They show up when called upon, especially during the Ofala. Imobi Onitsha also notes that age grade members wear ceremonial attire during ceremonies involving their members. And in Onitsha, you even see age grade linked masquerade identities documented on commons. Imobi's Federation page describes the federated age grade system as a vital part of governance, with 101 recorded since 1852, carrying public duties like administration, safety, security, law and order, plus welfare and philanthropy. That same page says they work under Obosa Achiano and collaborate with the Obin Council around weekly traditional court sessions and enforcement of judgment and customs. So when Azu Ofala comes, this isn't dance content. Ofala's official description calls it an elaborate display by the monarch's subjects, usually age-grade societies, in colorful uniforms, each dancing past the throne in homage. Day 2 is Azu Ofala, officially described as an elaborate display by the monarch's subjects, often age-grade societies in colorful uniforms. The official description says, each society dances past the throne room to pay homage. Around Ofala events, you don't just see individuals, you see organized groups stepping out in distinct identity and display. These are documented Onitsha performance forms, and in the arena they work like a public language, movement, rhythm, and recognition. Ofala's official framing puts Ndiche, red cap chiefs, as central to the festival structure, especially in the Iro Ofala Day 1 arena sequence, so their presence visually signals that the day is operating inside palace protocol. Azu Ofala is described as the subject's display, a public expression of cultural heritage built around repeated approaches past the throne. The official Ofala site notes that in recent times, additions like a youth carnival have expanded the festival's content. One way to read Azu Ofala is simple. It's not content, it's society rehearsing itself in public. A Guardian commentary argues that young Igbos pushed decolonization into internet, social media, and diaspora networks, telling new stories and reclaiming symbols. One way to read this, the structure stays, community identity in public, but the presentation evolves for a generation raised on cameras and captions. A This Day essay frames a broader Nigerian trend of youth reclaiming culture and local governance as spaces of pride and relevance. First, non-negotiable. Ofala runs over 2 days. Igbo Ofala centers the Monarch's Arena appearances and war drum dance. Azu Ofala is the elaborate display by subjects, often age grade societies, who dance past the throne room in homage. Second, non-negotiable. The king doesn't appear alone. Ndiche are central to the Igbo Ofala Arena experience. The third non-negotiable, the soundscape isn't decoration, it's part of the ritual vocabulary. War drums, royal dance forms, and the performance discipline that signals order. One way to read the future of Adonidu is this. The packaging evolves. Apps, cameras, carnival energy, but the core structure remains. Throne, homage, council, and rhythm. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content.